Check it out. This is Mr. Royce Media, coming at you guys with another video on this drive, another car video. And I want to double back and talk some more about a subject that I've talked about before, and that subject is this video with Jeannie Ma, Garcelle Bouveau, and Loni Love. And the topic is, the topic came up in this panel discussion that they had of submission. And as I mentioned before, Jeannie Ma was talking about how she is going to submit to her husband, her fiance, who is Young Jeezy, the rapper. Shout out to Young Jeezy. I like that dude. I don't agree with everything he talks about, but I like that dude. I like him. But anyway, Jeannie Ma was talking about how she is going to submit to him, to his authority as her husband. And the verbal and non-verbal pushback she got from Garcelle Bouveau and Loni Love, it was indicative of something. That whole topic of submission was so off-putting to them. It was so disgusting. And this is because these women come from a standpoint that women shouldn't have to submit to their husbands. Wives shouldn't have to submit to their husbands. You know, and it's funny. You look at how their lives have went. This attitude pretty much plays out in their lives. The whole thing about that submission thing is that they want submission. They know what submission is, but they want submission from the men and not the other way around. You know? And I say, okay, all right, cool. That's what you want. You do the proposing. You give that man your last name. You know, you go out and buy that $250,000 ring. You go out and buy that $50,000 ring. You go put that man in the house. You know, you subject yourself to everything that men are subjected to in the legal system, especially when it comes to divorce proceedings. You subject yourself to it since you want to be the hog with the big nuts, Loni. Since you want to be the hog with the big nuts, then you know, you subject yourself to it. You go answer the door when there's a bump in the night. You hold the doors open. You pay for everything. You pay for everything. You too, Giselle or Garcelle Bouveau, whatever your name is, pay for everything. You pay for everything. You do everything. You do it. You go take care of the car repairs. You go cut the grass. You go provide protection and financial stability, and you go propose. You know, with women like this is how men have to treat them. You want to be the boss. You want to be the hog with the big nuts in the house. Then you do everything. You know. You do everything. You know, you marry a man that's going to take your last name. You do the proposal. You buy him a $50,000 engagement ring, $50,000 wedding ring. You know, you do it. You know, you do it or continue to be alone. Because no man in his right mind is going to put up with that. Especially, see, these are the same women. They get real biblical when the discussion comes around to how marriage should be run, for what men have to do and for what men have to do only. You know, when it comes to the woman's role in the marriage, these women look at it like, well, you know, she don't have to do nothing she don't want to. And you're absolutely right. But then stop having weddings in churches. Stop calling yourself a Christian woman. Stop living by these semi-Christian standards that you have. You know, the funny thing about that Bible is that it spells out the roles of wives and husbands specifically. It talks about it. It talks about a lot of stuff that women like Loni Love and Garcelle Bouveau, they don't want to hear. And that's a lot of these women. They don't, everything that a woman is supposed to do is conditional if she feels like it, But everything the man has to do, a good man, these are the women that'll tell you what a good man is, even though they've never been a man. And a lot of them have never seen a man, a lot of them have never been around a man long enough to know the difference between what a good man is and what a good man isn't. But they're quick to tell you what a good man is, what a man's supposed to do. I don't begrudge any man that looks at that and goes, I'm not getting married. If you want to get married, great. Marriage can be great when it's done right. You got people that love and respect each other, and people stick to those roles. Marriage can be great. But seeing what's out here, I don't blame any man that says, I don't want no parts of that. I don't blame him. I understand. I definitely understand. I don't begrudge him. Don't get mad at him or nothing. And any man that does want to get married, I would show him videos of women like Loni Love, Garcelle Bouveau, what's that, Lisa Ray, all the rest of them crazy women, because you show them those videos because these are the women that a lot of women who are not in the public eye tend to they take their cues from these celebrities and public figures. They take their cues. Well, if she's doing that, then I got to do that too. That's the way you got to be. They don't take them cues. They don't take cues from those women in their church who have been happily married, 30, 40 years. They don't take the cues from the different cultures that have a high rate of marital longevity. They don't take cues from that. They take cues from women who, if they get married at all, they're getting divorced in under 10 years. The average Hollywood and celebrity marriage lasts about 5 years. And these are who these hammerheads out here are taking their cues from. So when a guy's contemplating marriage, I would show him those videos, because this is what you have to contend with, and I always tell guys, hey, listen, the buyer assumes all responsibility, It's rough out here because you got a bunch of fools out here, with peace sleeves talking about, what they gonna do and what they ain't gonna do. They got, they gonna tell you what they ain't gonna do and what they gonna do and stuff. You gotta let them live by themselves. You gotta let their lives be as hard and as lonely as possible. Let them be strong and independent. Leave them to their devices. Leave them to their wits. Leave them alone. Don't talk to them. Don't entertain them or nothing. Keep it moving. SYSBM is a real thing. You got a lot of clowns out here. They want the title, they want the wedding day, but they don't want to be wives. They don't want to be wives because being a wife is a job. Being a wife is a lot of work. It's great work. Just like being a good parent is work, but it's great work. Being a good husband is work, but it's great work. When things are done right, it's all great work. It's all for a noble purpose. But you're dealing with some combative, obstinate, reprobate fools. So beware, gentlemen. This is Mr. Royce Media. Like, share, and subscribe. Get in the comment section. And I'm out.